Welcome back to AM Northwest, and here to share her recipe for apple hand pies, we welcome back Bakes by Brown Sugar blogger Cheryl Norris. Good to see you, and so good to have you back in the studio.
I am so excited to be back. I was thinking about it. I think it's been almost 3 years.
Almost 3 years.
And
That's
2019
crazy.
Was the last time I was here.
All right, now tell me about these apple hand pies, because they're perfect.
Thank you so much. So I found that, growing up, my mom was a pie baker in the family.
Right.
And when she couldn't make pies anymore, but just because it was too hard for her to be in the kitchen, I think for about 3 years we didn't have pies, and no one made pies.
No.
And so I finally like, okay, I got to make pies. I got to learn to make pies because I was just intimidated by it. You know, her pies were amazing. A couple times I tried, my pie crust had fell apart, and so I was like, never mind, I don't have to do this, and I'm not going to do it. But we wanted pie, so I learned how to make pie. And I would say for anyone who's trying to learn it for the first time, you will
This would be a great alternative.
Yes, it will. Hand pies and galettes. Those are great ways.
Oh, yeah, galette.
Yeah, they're great ways. And I tell anybody, if you mess up the first few times, don't worry about it.
Yeah, no biggie. All right, let's do it.
Okay, so I just walk everybody through the ingredient list. So what I think makes these hand pies special is that I use 2 types of apples in the hand pie. I've got dried apples, and
dried
I've got
apples too.
I've got fresh apples, and having the dried apples really boosts up the flavor because you've got that concentrated flavor.
Okay.
And then what I do is I cook them separately. So I cook the dried apples with cinnamon stick and orange juice. Oh. Now, I didn't bring it, but it's bottled orange juice. It's because it's like 2 cups of orange juice. I'm not like juicing all
orange juice. Gotcha. No,
just get some bottled orange juice. Yeah.
Right?
So those 3 ingredients go together. And then what I do is I slice and dice fresh apples, and I mix them with cardamom. If you guys have never had cardamom before, it's an amazing spice.
Yeah. Let's get actually to it. We'll put in the ingredients as we go.
Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and, I guess since I already stuck my fingers.
No. Oh, you're right. You can do it. You do it better. Yeah, do it. I'll watch.
Okay, so what you want to do is when you roll out your pie dough, you want to rotate it a quarter turn, and the reason you want to do that is so you roll out your dough evenly. Oh, so you don't end up with it thick on one end.
Right, I've done that.
Yeah, and so what we're doing with this is when I make the pie dough, you actually end up with a block like this. Okay. And we're going to divide it into 6 even pieces instead of rolling it out into one big piece. And I found by doing that, I have fewer pie scraps, and I can get more hand pies out of the first roll.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, we're just gonna roll that out. Okay. You know, little flour. If it gets sticky, roll it out.
There you go. You kind of can tell the thickness you want, can't you?
Yeah, and part of it's the size too. Yeah. Because these are substantial hand pies.
And we like substantial hand pies.
And so these are going to be 6-inch. I'm going to roll this out so you can cut a 6-inch circle. So that's what you're going to do. And then you're going to take a 6-inch cutter. You can get this on Amazon or local kitchen supply store. Okay. And you're just going to cut it out like that. Okay. And see, you just have fewer scraps. Yeah, gotcha. And what I do is I gather these up, I pat them flat, I bake them in the oven with some cinnamon sugar. Oh, perfect. And I just eat it as a snack. And if you're the cook, you get to do that. Okay. So I didn't know if you wanted to taste this filling before I put some. Sure, I'll taste it.
So we don't want to run out of time. Yep. But I get to taste, so that's okay. Oh my gosh, it's good.
So
oh my gosh.
Isn't that great? Uh-huh. That's the orange juice. So we are going to.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so now you put it in a pie filling.
Yeah, so normally I don't have it with me, but normally you would brush the half edge with egg wash.
Egg wash, okay.
Yeah, and then you're going to fold it over. And there's a lot of apple pie in this. It's like 1/4 cup of filling.
And the reason you do that with egg wash is so that it sticks together, right? Yep. Okay. And then when you do the cute little edges, do you use a fork to get the
I just use a fork, yeah.
Okay.
You can also, if you have a pastry wheel, you can also do that.
Oh, okay. Do you put do you brush egg wash on the top of the, okay.
You brush egg wash, but when you brush it, so you brush it with egg wash first, and then you're gonna cut slits in it, and you wanna cut the slits after you do the egg wash, because you don't want the egg wash to end up in the slits and close the slits up.
Oh, smart. Yes. Okay, do that, do the egg wash first, okay.
Yeah, and then cut it, and then you're gonna sprinkle it with cinnamon sugar. So you're just going to take your cinnamon, take your sugar.
Right.
Probably some nutmeg. Oh, I do want to mention fresh nutmeg is the way to go.
Oh.
Grate your own nutmeg.
Okay.
Is the way to go for flavor.
So.
Yep. And then you're just going to mix this together. Stir this together. Oops. You can use your hands. You're the cook when you're the cook.
You're the cook.
Yeah.
I hear your husband is like the official taste tester.
Yes, he has given himself that title, taste tester in chief.
And then, don't you have a friend that shows up when you've made something?
Yes, my husband's best friend.
Yeah, that's so great.
Sometimes they'll be on the phone, he'll call and ask if I've made anything.
Yeah, so now that let's say we've got the sugar, cinnamon on top.
Yep.
They go into the oven at what temperature and for how long?
400 degrees and usually about 15, 17 minutes.
Okay.
And you really want to watch it because every oven is different.
Sure.
So my oven, these are about 15, 17 minutes. They're going to turn brown and they're going to flake up. You see the flake on that right there? They're going to flake up like that. So when they've risen and turned brown, you know they're done.
Oh. This is the way to go.
Yep.
This is the way to go.
Hand pies are great for a party.
Yeah.
You can freeze them like this before you bake them.
Oh.
And so then when you just want a sweet treat, you can take out one or two, bake them.
It's so much easier than a pie.
Yep. Serve them with ice cream, caramel sauce.
There you go. Oh, you had me at caramel sauce. Okay, we're going to put the recipe on our website at k2.com. Cheryl Norris, thank you so much.
Thank you
great
so
to
much.
see you again. All right, we'll be right back with more AM Northwest. Don't go away. So good.
Oh my God.